Hey guys, my name's Brian Head Welch from the band Korn. Welcome to our album release concert from our record, The Nothing. It's so crazy with all this staying at home and binge watching Netflix and whatnot, but it's good for the health of humanity, and hopefully we get through this soon.
The number one thing for us all to do is to stay home, stay away from each other so this thing can play out and we could get back to some kind of normalcy in our lives.
Typically, we like to be there in your city, wherever we are. But until the situation gets better and it's safe for everybody to go out, we still want you to enjoy our music and have an experience.
We want to put this together and put this out so you can enjoy it while you're sitting at home.
We're so excited to share this never-before-seen concert with you so you can further immerse yourself into our album, The Nothing.
So this album release show was a really special thing.
Just a handful of fans got to win access.
The people didn't find out till that day, so everyone was kind of excited to see what this was going to be about. Why is this such a special show? Why is it so unique?
I'm over here in Van Nuys at this undercover place, ready for you guys to release The Nothing.
I can feel the pain from Jonathan, the way he was singing.
The new album means to me different perceptions, going into our dark places and really reaching ourselves out of there and becoming better and grow.
I feel like our biggest fans are our friends now. Some of them we've gotten to know over the years.
There's something massively communal about what happened that day on that show.
We didn't have a stage. We set up right on the floor, right on the concrete. Fans are right there, and I'm right at eye level with them. So it was really cool to be able to see the expressions on their face and see how the music was affecting them and how they were enjoying it.
It was a show that I'll never forget.
I'm here for another 25 years.
Life's falling away from me. It's falling away from me. Life's falling away from me.
We are here at this awesome mysterious warehouse for this super secret show.
Just entered through the Korn Facebook and just randomly got an email that said I was selected. I'm so happy to be here. Korn's my favorite band.
Once in a lifetime type of experience.
So our album release concert was very unique. We had all of our gear covered in cables.
The aesthetic of the twisted up wires really sets the tone for this uncomfortable space. It was a very fitting vibe for that show.
It had such a modern, kind of sleek look. At the same time, you know, there's this kind of chaos. And I think it lends itself to the whole concept of the album, The Nothing.
The concept behind the whole record and everything was this unknown force that was swallowing me up, that I was fighting constantly. The artwork for The Nothing, I think, encompassed it perfectly. It's this figure all made out of wires that are contorted and hanging an uncomfortable feeling. I feel like when you look at it, it gives you this uneasiness, like you want to untangle those wires, you want to put them in place. It's just very displaced, and the way it was hanging is very uncomfortable. That is a perfect representation of this unseen force.
It was weird because it was Friday the 13th, so I don't know if it had anything spooky to do with it. Friday the 13th, it can invoke spirits, whether they're good or bad.
It was definitely a different vibe for us. It was more of like an art installation. There was contortionists, there was people flying above us.
It was a film studio, which is really cool because basically the walls are completely black. That played perfectly into the aesthetic of what we wanted to accomplish, which could create this sort of installation art piece performance.
We had fans completely all the way around us.
You could see eye to eye. You know, you're just a few feet away from true fans that love this band. All of us became just kind of one energy.
Trying to immerse the fans and us into this different kind of world.
It felt like a larger than life sort of presentation.
Coming from Bakersfield, California, didn't expect to come here and see them play tonight, but you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I'm about to kick some ass.
I'm just ready to headbang and party. I'll see you guys in the mosh pit.
Degrading and silently making me spun out inside my own head. Stewing and craving, on darkness is fading me down the road to my own death. I can't take this, I might break it, watching all fall down. So with beats on the dial. take this, I might break it. Watch it all fall down. So dark and burning, the truth you hide. Take the pain inside. Lost, you never find me. I'm lost, you never find me.
We had contortionists covered in like cables. It was unique, their movement, trapped in their own kind of nightmares, I feel like.
Their job was 10 times harder than ours. I couldn't believe what they were doing. It was crazy.
The contortionists, actually, we met them, and I think a couple of them didn't really know Korn, and then, they became fans after the whole experience.
We played a lot of the new songs, but we played some old school jams from back in the day that people like. That's a very big part of our career and our past, and it's cool to mix the two. They really worked well, and the fans just had a good time. They loved hearing them.
Something I could never
first saw the wireman come down out of the middle of the halo light, the performance expanded beyond the band and the energy kind of just got larger.
I'm like, don't fall on me, bro.
Fans were freaking out, watching them come out of the sky and doing their psychotic dances off to the side, and it was just really an amazing thing to see.
I think we brought to life, when we did this concert, the embodiment of the nothing. You know, it was part of the vibe. It kind of pushed me. I liked when I could look up and see this person swinging above me, just contorting in all these crazy ways.
There's this chaos constantly going on in everybody's individual life. Life can be pulling you in many different ways, but I think the weight of who you are is always going to kind of like fall to the gravity.
We were pretty nervous playing those songs because they're so new to us, you know? It's like you learn the songs before you record them on the record. You go on about life, and then the album comes out and you have to relearn them. So it was just like, man, don't screw up.
This concert was the first time I ever sang the songs in front of someone. It was definitely very, very emotional and passionate. I think you'd see when I'm singing that I'm really feeling this. And I mean, that's how all Korn songs are for me. It's something that's very personal. This is my way I deal with life. Some people go see a therapist, and my therapy is my music. Can You Hear Me? It's a song I wrote back in 2014, I believe. I was on the bus. That melody came to me in my head while I was sleeping, and I jumped up and I ran to the front of the bus, and I sat down on my computer and I put that down. It was originally one of my solo songs. Very 80s vibe. It's me talking about depression, honestly. I mean, I've gone through so many things, but when I write, I don't necessarily know what I'm trying to get out. It's more of a stream of consciousness thing. It's my brain subconsciously talking, and I throw up a wall that I don't want to deal with it. That's how I've got through most of the traumas in my life, is by just putting that stuff down. So it's about this dark depression taking over your body. Can you hear me? Because I'm lost. I think anyone that's gone through depression can relate with those words. It's very powerful for me, and I love the song.
My basses are really hard to come by. Sleepy, he's just been with us for so long, he's kind of like family, so it was just on my heart to give him one.
That thing right there, with the blue right there.
He was surprised, I was surprised myself because it wasn't planned.
We need a gold Sharpie, or a silver Sharpie. Boom, boom, rock ready. There you go. This is a played all over for real deal bass. One of my traveled all over beat up for real deal basses.
Long-time security, long-time friend. It was a touching moment for me and him both. It was cool.
We had special merch. We had our own coffee, Korn coffee. That's pretty cool, actually. It's really good. Me and Ray and Fieldy are like coffee snobs, so it wasn't an easy blend to find the right beans. But
look at this. Yeah, this will get you wired, because when you open it up and you take a sniff, you go like this. If you listen to the nothing while you're drinking wired coffee, you're just like, I can do anything.
To have your own record in your hands after working months and months, it's a real satisfying moment. It's a sense of accomplishment.
That's sort of like the album condom. For safe listening. You can smell the newness.
We worked so hard on this record. With Jonathan going through the hardships he went through and getting to this really private, unique event and holding the vinyl, it put a perfect bow on top of the package.
When you lay down a song, it becomes history. And now us here tonight get to be part of that history, and wow, thank you, Korn, every single one of you.
There it is. Yeah, buddy.
It's a big day for us. It's our 13th album. The Nothing came out today. We're very proud of it, so thank you for supporting us for so long.
Playing these new songs was really, really spectacular to me. Cold comes to mind right off the bat. Those tom hits in the very beginning, I actually had mass chills hearing them come through the PA.
In the state of concentrating, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker down, 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 down. And that's the catch with this waiting. Alone my thoughts are left to taking. Do I got the strength to take this fucker down? It's a lying game, the father of hate. this motherfucker down, 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 down. I don't know what I am thinking. Sometimes I feel like I am sinking into the ground. I'll call my grave. Cold is our lying deep, the father of hate, the endless nightmare I could never escape. I'm on my way. This is the day. This is the time to break it down. Get out my way. Nothing can stay. This is the time to break it down. Break it down. It's something talking shit, pushing me. I'm on my way. This is the day. This is the time to break it down. Get out my way. Nothing can stay. This is the time to break it down. I'm on my way. Nothing to say. This is the time to break it down. Get out my way. Nothing to say. This is the time to break it down. For me, just not a dream.
We're really trying to dig deep back into our catalog and come up with some songs that we could play that we haven't played in a while.
The other thought I had was kind of a reference to the first album cover, but having Jonathan sitting alone on the white suite and then having the band members' shadows falling on. So it'd be like that kind of the Predator and Vulnerable.
It reminded me of the early days. Before the band got signed, we would do some concerts back in our rehearsal studio in Huntington Beach. Maybe we charged like $5 for people to pour into this warehouse. There were so many parallels with this show and remembering back to, I don't know, 1992 or something.
It's just so crazy to think about that The Nothing was our 13th album with a 26-year career. I can't even fathom it. It's just really exciting to see it full circle.
I've been a Korn fan since I was 9.
I've been a fan probably since I was 6 or 7 years old, probably since '98.
I want to say this is my 20th or so Korn show.
Stuck with Korn through the thick and thin, still putting good music like that touches the heart.
I'm just ready to see the energy and the shenanigans. Even though the music is serious and heavy, they're having a good time, and you're having a good time watching them have a good time.
All the things we've done, ushered in a new genre of music, helped do that. You know, number one, helping people not feel so alone. I'm very, very blessed. I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd be still here doing this.
It was kind of like bookending back then, plus launching a newest album, The Nothing, into the world.
Listen to the full album today.
Every song is pretty much a banger, honestly. I love it. Like Darkness is Revealing, Gravity of Discomfort, Harder is really good.
Ready to see what the live interpretation of it is.
Can't wait to see what's gonna happen tonight.